friends, welcome back to Ball Homestead. My name's Beverly and I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm just going to show you the animals. We haven't seen them in a while and I thought I'd give you a little update on them, but I was looking at this pumpkin. I'm going to show that to you. This pumpkin come up in the goat yard. It's in our baby pen. It's really the buck pen, but we can't keep him in here. He just jumps the fence, but so we keep the younger babies in here whenever we're separating them from their mamas. But this come up volunteer this year and it is just doing wonderful. So maybe we'll get some more pumpkins. We did get 2 small pumpkins. Something happened to the vine and the vine started dying. So anyways, we went ahead and picked them. They turned orange and we got those. I'll show those to you later. All the animals are doing wonderful. Miss Molly right here, I've actually expected her to have her babies already by now, her and Honey, but they have not. So any day we should be having babies. Honey can't even walk hardly. Her bag's so full. But, I mean, look at that big bag. I'm going to get back behind them here. Her and Molly look like they're about ready to bust. The pig is doing great. We still never have had any babies. Lucy keeps knocking the gate off. I think I'm just going to prop it up or tie it up next to the thing. It's not really needed at this time. Everybody's out here eating, fussing and fighting. We got a lot of pregnant mamas, and I figure once one starts, they're going to keep going. And that's good. That's what we want. But we've got our 2 little babies here that are poppies that she died probably when they were about 6 weeks old. There's those 2 girls, and this is Honey's little darling, Pepper, and she's doing great too. Honey is just, I mean, I'm shocked these 2 have not had their baby. She can't even hardly walk. Her bag is so engorged. But all the goats are doing good. Like I said, we're expecting babies. I wish it was fall time, but it's not going to be. It's going to be, I'm hoping it's this week sometime before it gets hot again. But Miss Lucy, she's been out rolling in the mud hole. I need to put her some more water out there. She's got mud all over everybody, but I guess that's just part of it. But these 2 right here, any day we're going to have some babies. Their bags are just popping, aren't they, sweet girl? You gonna have some babies soon? Boy, Lucy's girl has got you all muddy, hadn't she? They're enjoying some hay and some pellets on this beautiful day out here. These 2 babies are so cute. They are pretty tame. They've been in the feed before I got home. They could squeeze through, so I tightened that gate up. They've been out there just gorging themselves on feed. But I think everybody that I wanted expecting is expecting, and it won't be long, will it, Miss Molly girl? It won't be long. You'll be having some babies. Who knows, maybe tonight. We might have babies on the homestead again. We have the chicks we raised. They've been running around everywhere. We have quite a few. And of course, we've got some kittens that need a new home. But anyways, we'll go back up. I did just put that fence. All right, Pedro, what's up, man? Stop it. Stop. I'm going. Here's the garden in all its glory. We have not done a garden tour in a while, and it may be a little bit, we're just so overwhelmed with all the produce we're getting. The green beans had quit putting on, but since we've had a little bit of cooler temperatures, they're putting back on. We're getting peppers, the best pepper year we've ever had. We have got so many tomatoes, friends. If I never see a tomato again, I'll be okay with that. I love tomatoes. Our okra's putting on now. We're getting, like I said, tons of peppers. We picked some cushaws. I'll show y'all those at the end, and we still have several more out there. But it is like a jungle pretty much out here. My herb garden is a mess. I need to weed, but we have been so hot, I just have not had the time or the want to do it. But it's still looking pretty beautiful, even though it's like a jungle. But you know what? That happens in the summertime. It does, and that's okay. We're still getting a ton of food. We have some melons coming on here, as you can see, and I've been picking some cantaloupes. They're like personal pans, or personal size cantaloupes, and we have ate every one we've got. They're delicious. I don't know where those seeds come from, but we have been enjoying them. All the chickens are waiting to be fed. We have a few rogue ones that are out. There's like 2, I believe, but they know it's feeding time when they see me. My zinnias really did good. I just kind of planted some random leftover seeds that I had, and they have just been beautiful this year. Our peppers have all done amazing. There's part of that cushaw vine, and I'll show you what one of those big babies looks like. Here's one that's hanging. We'll probably pick it within the next few days, but I'm betting it weighs 10 pounds at least. They are enormous, and we are going to can those up, and I'm going to show you how to do that. We're not going to do it today, but in the next week or two, we will do that, and I'll show you how simple it is. Here are our 2 little pumpkins that we harvested off that volunteer vine that we moved, that was on the other side of the fence. We didn't know what it was. These are those pumpkins. They're small, but I still think I can get something out of them, so I brought them in. Here are 3 of the cushaws we picked. I've never grew these before. This is my first time growing them, having a successful grow, I'll say that. And we have quite a few more out there, but whenever I get time, we're gonna do a canning day of this cushaw. You can use this in place of pumpkin, I've been reading, which I did that with the butternut squash we did year before last. I canned it up, and it tastes just like pumpkin when you can it in cubes. And I used it in place of pumpkin in all my pumpkin muffins for that year. You can see right there, some of the garden chicks, what we call, got a little spot in that one. That's why we went ahead and picked it, so that they couldn't pick at it anymore. But they are enormous. I bet some of them weigh 10 pounds. They are just so big and beautiful. I love growing winter squash. It is one of my favorite things to grow because the vines just look magical and mystical, and I love that. I guess I've got a little bit of kid still in me because I so enjoy watching those grow. I'm sorry we haven't had as much content on canning and cooking the last few weeks. We have just been overwhelmed with the garden. This time of year gets extremely busy. Sometimes I just feel like I can't do enough to keep up. But we went on our little break this weekend. I'm feeling better, and it was nice to just get away and not have to worry about canning something or processing something or an animal or, the whole thing. It was so nice to just unplug for not even 24 hours, but it was nice. It was very nice, but we had a good time, and it was much needed. Wayne and I haven't been on a trip together, just him and I, in a very long time, and we truly enjoyed it. All right, friends, thank you for stopping back by our homestead. Please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, goodbye.